Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going.
It's going. That's. You're right.
Power levels nominal.
Power levels nominal. Power surge incoming. Everything's looking green.
Okay, there we go.
And then everything explodes. Did I talk about? No, I don't think I talked about it on the last podcast. But I had this funny little tweet happen to me where, let me start this story over because I'm a little tired. Basically, I went to twitter.com. I'm Swedish now, and I saw
Yes, you are.
that YouTube tweeted out, "Oh, the last video that you watched on YouTube is like what how your October will go, basically your month of October." And I was like, "Ooh, that's fun. Let me check what was the last video I watched." And it was the news coverage of the Challenger disaster when the live like footage of like the Challenger flying up and exploding, and I'm just like, Oh no.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
either I'm going to space or I'm gonna die this month. There's no in between. That's what YouTube says, at least.
Why not both?
Yeah, why not both?
Just,
go to space and die?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Into space.
Dude, that's so horrifying. Like, I saw that video because it was like recommended. I had seen it before, but I just like saw it again and I was like, oh god, this video again. This is horrific. Better watch it. And so I checked it out again, and yep, it's still really disturbing, because like the guys in the control booth, they're like delayed. So like after they explode, the guy's like, everything looks normal, everything's going. It's just like they're gone, they're dead. Like everyone's fucking dead. Or well, they didn't die.
Yeah, everything looks regular here.
Yeah. And then I saw some video like in my recommended after watching that, which was like the Challenger disaster explained or something like that, like talking about like what happened, why it went wrong. And in that video, the guy said that like everyone on board the Challenger was still alive after the explosion.
What?
It wasn't until they hit the fucking ocean below at 300 miles per hour or something like that, over 300 miles per hour, that they all died from the impact, which is horrifying to think about.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck.
But that explains why the guy, said like, "Hey, everything looks normal here."
Yeah, everything's fine.
They meant for that to happen. Okay, put on your tinfoil hats.
Put on your tinfoil hats and put on your biggest smile. But and also the guy also said that like the reason why that happened is because it was really cold when they were going for this launch, which is NASA. It's NASA's fault that this happened. NASA,
Wait, Nazi? Wait, what did you just say?
Wait a minute. The Nazis work at NASA? Well, anyways, they basically launched it during like a month of November or something like that. Sometime when it was like cold, basically. It was freezing. It was so cold. And they had to delay the launch by a couple hours, in fact, because it was just like there was some ice covering the platform. So they had to like wait. And then they still went for the launch that day, which is on NASA, because they knew that, that could mean something bad for the rocket, and it did. That's what went wrong. There was this latch thing that made out of rubber, which didn't snap in place like it was supposed to when they were taking off.
Classic mistake.
Yeah,
should have known. I know about this.
Yeah, I knew about this, and so like some fuel like leaked out or some shit like that, and just that's how it all exploded. That's how it all went.
I mean, if I was at the site, I would have pointed it out instantly.
Exactly. We should have been there, man. We should have been there and said, like, "Hey guys, don't fucking shoot it off, man. Don't let it go."
You would have been at the control center while I would have been out there, looking out for leaks.
Yeah.
Speaking of leaks.
Yeah. My asshole. No, yeah, Twitch. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're twitching us, honestly.
No. Everyone's clicked away now. I can talk about whatever we want. Nobody's listening to the podcast anymore.
Okay, so I was at the FBI the other day. And,
ooh, mama. But yeah, Twitch. Twitch got leaked. Actually Twitch, like all of their source code and whatnot. Like the entire website got fucking leaked. A lot of streamers had their like revenue leak, like how much they make. And then we don't know exactly the extent of the leak, so we don't know if like addresses were leaked and shit like that of the people who use the website. But like it's advised that if you have a Twitch account to change your password. I already did. As soon as I got home, I was like change my password. So and turn on two-factor authentication if you haven't already, because that's just like another layer of protection for your accounts. For all your accounts nowadays, every like app and website uses two-factor authentication, and it's pretty safe to just turn that on because it just means
good ones.
Yeah, all the good ones. It just means that your accounts are secured within your own mobile device, or even multiple mobile devices. You can have like your mobile device, and then you can maybe have a backup one if you have another phone, or if you just if you have a wife or someone that like you trust to have your other
or a knife.
Yeah. If you have a knife who has a phone, of course.
Is that knife maybe using the knife phone?
Okay, what the fuck, dude? You went too fucking far this time. God fucking damn it, WOLseeker.
I've said like multiple times all the jokes, but this is by far the worst.
This is by far the worst joke.
I know I've said that before as well. That whatever I said before was the worst, but this is the worst.
Yeah, cancel him. This is the one you'll get canceled for.
This is the one they'll remember me for.
Yeah. By the way, I know that you're at your new apartment finally. What's it like?
It's fine.
It's fine? What's your roommate like? Do you hate him? Does he smell?
It's not like that.
Oh, okay. But like you share
10 roommates.
There's 10? Holy shit.
No, 9.
Oh. Wow, you lied to me. I can't believe it. But that you all have your own separate rooms, and then they all just like share share
separate rooms.
Share the kitchen. How does the kitchen look? Is it a mess?
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Nice.
I've seen worse.
Do you know any of your roommates?
Yeah, we've got no.
Oh, okay.
Just newly met them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we got our own separate rooms, but strangely enough, we don't have our own toilets. We only have like one huge toilet.
Holy shit! It's just one huge, like, actual toilet?
Room, yeah, it's like huge. We just, if I'm in there and somebody else walks in, we gotta share, It's called the shitatorium.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, like... So it's like one big rimmed toilet, and you have to like sit wide. You have to sit and like watch out not to fall in, and like everyone sits on like their own. It's like a bench, but it's a toilet.
Make sure to not fall in sideways, because you will. It will not be pretty.
Exactly, but there's only one restroom in your like
there's also one huge long sink. Okay.
Whoa.
But there's only one faucet, so get in line.
No, you're lying. Boy, you have your own bathroom, right? You have your own showers and everything, right?
Yeah, we have our own showers, but it's like, you gotta go outside. There's like no glass, so everyone can see your
everyone can see your cock and balls. Holy shit, bro. That's insane.
And there's not even like one shower. It's like half a shower, man.
It's like the shower heads that you normally have, but it's only like half of the circle. Cut in half, yeah.
We don't even get the full water. We only get half of the water.
Fuck, dude. Damn, you're living like in a prison cell then.
No, this is just like what, the Roman times, the Greek times, like one of those times, whatever.
Yeah, the times where everyone loved looking at each other's balls and spanking each other's bare butts.
Yeah, where everybody went into like one big bathroom and threw up in it.
I like that we started off this podcast with just like me telling that story about the Challenger disaster, and we didn't introduce the podcast, by the way. This is the 35th episode of the Generally Speaking podcast that you're listening to. I'm GeneralArse, joined by WOLseeker.
I thought we all knew each other already, man.
Yeah, I thought we were all such good friends that we wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Those of you who are just joining in.
Come on, guys, come on. You have to, those of you who just joined in and this is your first podcast, stop. Go back to the first one and start again. Fucking start from the beginning. Because this is like episodic. You can't just start in the middle. This podcast goes by episodes. You gotta start at the first one and go down the line. Listen to all previous 34 episodes.
All of them, and we're slowly closing in on the season finale.
Yeah, the season 1 finale.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I don't know what that sound was. I'm so tired. I just saw a movie. I keep going to see movies with like friends, and I saw the movie The Night House, which was a house, and it was nighttime. What a movie! It was a very cool idea for like a horror movie, except I feel like the script could have been better. I don't know. It was kind of disappointing. The ending was bad. It had very cool visual effects, and the acting was really cool, but some of it just didn't make any sense. Some characters didn't have to be in the movie. I don't know. It had good ratings on like Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. IMDb, not fuck.
Yeah.
Internet movie database.
IMPP.
IMMB. Internet movie masturbate.
I mean, sure, got good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, but you should have checked out Rotten Banana.
Fuck, you're right. I fucking forget about that one all the time, Tony. But the movie had some good ratings from critics on Rotten, and then on like the audience score was a little less. So I was like, oof, okay, so this movie might suck ass. And like, it had its moments, and like I said, some of the special effects. There's like this house that she's living in, this night house. It's like alive, and they use really cool special effects. I don't know how to explain it. You have to see it, but I wouldn't really recommend seeing it in theaters because it's just not. I don't know. It's not a very good
advertisement.
Movie. Yeah, what an advertisement.
Watch it in theaters, but buy it on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, please buy the Blu-ray when it comes out.
In fact, buy it on the green ray too.
Yeah.
Also, slap on the red ray as well.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Just 3D that movie, bitch. Well, I'm trying to... Hold on, I want to Google the actress's name. The main actress, Rebecca Hall, I think her name is. She also produced the movie, co-produced it with David Bruckner. David Bruckner made the movie The Ritual.
Boner Man.
Yeah, Boner Man. But Rebecca Hall is in Godzilla vs. Kong and Iron Man 3, for instance. She's in like a bunch of famous movies. She was in The Prestige.
Prestige? Like in video games? Oh my God.
Who was she? I think she's like the mother of the girl in, like, of Millie Bobby Brown's character in Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm pretty sure. Who was she in Prestige, though? Let me see here. Wow, absolutely fucking nobody. Okay, never mind.
I don't know. I'm not the doctor.
Yeah, but she's like a pretty good, like she's very good in this movie at least. I saw like that's one thing to take away from it was the special effects. The set design was pretty cool. It's just the script is the problem. The main problem is the script. Some characters did not need to be in there. Some things were just not explained very well. There's a scene where there's like a gunshot that goes off, and she goes and asks like her neighbor, "Hey, were you shooting something?" And he goes, "Nope." And then that's never brought up again. You never know anything else about the gunshot. Like, what was that supposed to be, other than a jump scare? Because it was so loud, it scared the shit out of me and the shit out of the girl I was with. So I was kind of.
Did you shoot the gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, also, it was me. All right.
Right, we did it. But yeah, me and my friend, we went to see this movie together, and we were just two alone seeing this movie. It's been out for like I think a week, and it's already just like nobody's seeing it anymore. We're just all alone inside the theater.
Nobody was in
Yeah,
the theater?
it's just the two of us. So seeing this movie.
Wait, what type of theater was it?
It was Alvabaki. I can say that. That's not like that's not doxing me or anything. We went to
It makes
Alvabaki.
sense. It's got elves in the name.
Exactly.
Nobody goes to accept elves. So are you an elf?
It also, like I said, it's been out for like a week or two, and it's like at that point, because like horror movies always have this where if they're not like extremely famous, if they're not like Conjuring or something like that, if there's something new like this one, basically, it's gonna be really hard for them at the box office. It has to be something new and something good that like spreads by word of mouth. And this one I've heard nothing about. The only thing I knew about it was that it was in theaters because I was looking for something to see in theaters. I just looked at like a list of movies and I was like, oh, this I want to see.
Nice. Real nice.
But by the way, did you know that the fucking Coen Brothers are no longer making movies together? It's just Joel. Joel Coen. Ethan, no, isn't his name Ethan? No, what's the other guy's name?
I think it is.
I think it's Ethan. Yeah, he's just he. They both write their movies together, or used to at least, not anymore. And Ethan was like more of a producer, while Joel was always the director. And now, apparently, this is just what I heard from a friend. I don't know how true this is, but my friend told me that like apparently Ethan is like really lazy and shit while working. So like Joel just got rid of him. He's just like bye, and now Joel is making like a
video.
I think he's making like he's just making a YouTube video. No, Joel, he's making Jackass 4. He's making he's making a Macbeth movie, which is. Oh yeah, well, it's an Apple movie, so it's like for Apple. So Macbeth by what's his name? Fucking Shakespeare, right? I think isn't that from Shakespeare? I think so.
Oh, you said Macbeth. I thought you said Macduff.
The tragedy of Macbeth. That's like his next project, and it's just Joel Coen, no Ethan in this one, and Frances McDormand is in it, and Denzel Washington. So like, yeah, I'm very interested in seeing this movie, and it's black and white. Like he decided to go back to the black and white style, and
immediately zero stars for me, man. Doesn't know how to add colors.
There's color nowadays. Come on, Joel.
They figured that out like in the 50s or something. Like
bring back Ethan. Fuck this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. Colorless
doesn't
movie.
know how to add colors to his movies. Damn, what is he gonna do next? Not know how to hit the record button.
Forget how to add sound in his movies. Like, what is he going back to the 1920s?
It's gotta be his own sound. It's gotta be.
Yeah, it's that sound specifically.
That's a man walking. Okay, Joel. Okay.
No, that's a horse. That's a horse going by.
No, this is the horse. This is.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds like a horse.
Yes, Joel. Very good. Good job.
What about dog going by? Can you give me a dog? Beautiful. Why aren't you a Foley artist, man?
I already am. What do you mean?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. It sounded like you were gonna start crying. Like they kicked me out.
No. That's me sniffing up my boogers, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm not an artist. A Foley artist, that is.
Because you're boogers? But
boogers.
When yeah, that's what Joel is doing. I don't know what Ethan's doing, if anything. Then I think the Safdie brothers are also making something. Ooh, Paul Thomas Anderson is making a movie called Licorice Pizza, which sounds disgusting as a pizza item, but it sounds like a good movie.
Awesome film ass. Also as an edible.
and speaking of that, Benny Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers, is acting in Licorice Pizza, so that's pretty cool. What are the
You
Safdie
know-
brothers up to? What are they doing right now?
Oh, they're working on Macdeath. What an original idea. Huh. Keep an eye out for that one, Case.
I don't think they're doing anything right now. At least Josh Safdie isn't like credited as doing anything right now on IMDb. The last thing they did was Uncut Gems in 2019.
You know what that means?
They're dead. Wait, what?
We commissioned them to make our film.
Yeah, exactly. We've
The
been working on.
Bonerman 2.
Yeah, the Bonerman 2. We've been waiting for some directors, for some producers for a while.
We haven't gotten
Oh,
any
and
real-
Ethan is free now. We can get a we can get
Ethan
a
is free.
we can get a producer. We can get a director. Oh my God, this is perfect. The stars are
Yeah,
aligning.
man, it's all, yeah.
Please.
Let's just send the email now. Come on, let's just write
Yeah,
it
let's
now.
just write it right now.
Dear Safdie.
Dear Safdie and Coen. Yeah, one of the
writing
Safdie
you.
brothers is acting while the other one is not doing anything, and then one of the Coen brothers is making a movie while the other one isn't doing anything. Just a bunch of brothers being like, stabbed in the back. This is kind of fucking fucked up, guys.
Yeah, it's
Come
like
on,
that one
Hollywood.
story. It's like that
What?
one story. What's it called again?
The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Goya? Goya. Dude, I am going to be making my horror movie for school this month in like 2 weeks, the 19th till the 21st. I'm so scared because I don't have a producer yet. I don't have a cameraman yet. And
What?
I don't even have a script yet because my teacher, every time we have this new teacher now who like has been teaching us since like 2 weeks ago, and his like thing is like he's teaching us a little bit about production, and he's teaching us directing, script writing, and like managing your ideas basically. And he's really good. He's a really good teacher, and he keeps like he's one of those teachers that doesn't like wait for you to ask him for help. He comes to you to help you basically. He's such a helpful teacher. He like notices that like you need help. He just comes and sits down and goes like, "Oh, you need anything? You are you good? What are you doing right now?" And like and you'll tell him and he'll help you with whatever you're working on. But the thing is, every time he comes to me, he's like, "Hey man, what are you working on?" And I'm just like, "Oh, so I'm just like, fixing my script and sending emails, like asking for producers or cameraman." And he just goes like, let me read your script for a bit. And he reads my script and he goes like, write down some ideas for other like horror movies. Like, what do you want to do? And I was just like,
This is what I want
okay.
to do. What do you mean?
Yeah. And so I wrote down a bunch of fucking ideas for other horror movies. And he was like, these are really good ideas. Now, combine some of them. Like, make these ideas. Like, see which ones combine and could make something good. And I was like, okay. And so I did that. And then he came back and he was like, okay, so can you incorporate this into your story? And I was like, wait, what? I don't think so. And he just goes like, well, can you write something based off of this? And I just went, what the fuck? I've been working on this other script for so long, and he just wants me to do something completely different. And so I did that today. I wrote a completely new script. And it's like a completely different idea. And he read it and he went like, this is way better, man. And I just went like, what the fuck? What? Ow? So like he's just been like fucking like telling me to change my ideas like 24/7. Like every time I meet him, he's just like, this is shit. Do something different. And I'm like, what? But like he's not telling me it's shit. He's not basically telling me that. Like that's just how my
He's
brain.
just saying, yeah, this is way better.
It's just like my brain goes to that because, of course, this is like the script that I've been working on, and I'm happy with it. And when somebody tells you like, can you try something different? That's of course like them basically. That's what your brain goes to. That's them saying like, this sucks, man. Burn it. Do something different. And this new idea, he was very happy with it. So I'm like, okay, I might just run with this one, but it's not adapted from anything, which is what I thought we were supposed to do. I thought we were supposed to adapt something, and that's what he keeps telling me. He keeps going like, yeah, you are supposed to adapt something, but you think that you have to do a story like this or something like that, and you're also making it very like bigger than it has to be. And I'm just like, What? Like I'm trying to understand basically, and I'm having a hard time. But like the new script that I wrote is way easier to do because the other one I had like 3 or 4 different locations. I had 4 different like main big actors that need to be in the movie, and then like 6 extras that I would need, because I wanted this to be like a bustling like farm with like workers and a family around it. So those like a bunch of extras around like on this like farm basically. And then this new script that I wrote is just one woman. She's lying in bed. She's got sleep paralysis and she just like can't move in bed. And there's something happening. And like that's one of the ideas I had yesterday while I was writing. And then I played like a game on stream. You saw me play it. It's called Don't Open Your Eyes.
Don't open your ass.
Yeah, don't open your ass. Don't open your eyes. Where like,
okay.
And it's this text-based game where you're laying in bed and you can't like you can see like your room, your bedroom, your hallway, and then your character closes their eyes and starts imagining what her bedroom looks like. So you like everything is just darkness, and you see like little outlines of like where her bed was and her closet and like everything that you saw earlier, and then suddenly some like creature, some shadow monster shows up and like perches on top of you
and starts talking to you.
Yeah, starts talking to you, whispering to you like, hey, open your eyes, man, come on. And like asking you what it looks like basically. It asks you like, what do my eyes look like? What do my hands look like? What are my what is my expression?
I've got beautiful alpha eyes, blue, crystal clear, and my jawline is sharp and beautiful.
He's just like making a chat of himself.
He's lying.
Making a chat of himself. But it was such a cool experience. And when I started writing this idea, I was kind of loosely basing it off of that, except instead of her like having her eyes closed, she's got sleep paralysis, so she's looking the entire time. But we never really see the monster. It's just like, or whatever it is that's in her room. It's just kind of right out of her reach. She can't see it. And I think that's terrifying. And that's what I've been writing.
So that is what you're going to adapt now.
Right now, that's this game, basically, that idea that I just played yesterday, and also what I wrote yesterday, basically, is like my idea of like a short thing that I might want to write, like just somebody laying in bed, and like that's all that really happens, and I don't know how interesting it's gonna be. The thing is that like this is gonna be really hard to make into a scary movie and an interesting movie without like things happening. And without like the sound, like the sound has to be perfect in a movie like this. So like I am terrified of this movie.
You'll find a way.
But like I have to say, the teacher's right. This is way easier than the other idea I had, which had like so many extras, so many locations. I was thinking about like, having like these locations be like Viking setting basically, where they're out at like one of those grass huts that Vikings used to live in, and there would be like a big old mountain that someone would like jump off and shit like that, and that, like it's too much basically. So that's what my teacher has been trying to like teach me basically. He's trying to tell me to like shorten it, cut stuff out, change it, whatever, and then suddenly he's just like, well, just write something different, go try it. Try writing something that you want to write. He made it sound like yesterday. He made it sound like I didn't want to write the story that I was writing, which I did. I absolutely did. He was just like, write something that you want to write, and I was like, what?
Motherfucker! What the fuck do you think this is?
What do you think I've been spending my time on? Something I don't want to write? Of course I want to write this.
No, I actually want to write this because Bill Gates told me to write it. That's what I'm writing.
And when I told him that I love writing and stuff like that, and he said like, yeah, then that's your problem. And I was just like, wait, what? I was just like, what? That's my problem? I have a problem?
Oh, that's your problem. There's a writer's leak happening.
You're leaking all over the fucking place.
Not a block. Not a writer's block, but a writer's leak.
Exactly. I don't really get a writer's block. When I was in grade school, I don't know if I told this story already. I think I did though. My teacher walked up to me and saw that I wasn't doing anything in like a class where we were supposed to write a short story, like a page long, and she sat down next to me and she went, "Hey man, why haven't you written anything?" And I told her like I didn't know what to write, and she just said like, just write whatever is on the top of your mind. Write whatever you want. Like I'm sure it will be interesting. And so I said okay, and there was like 10 minutes left of the class, so the teacher left. And then like 10 minutes later, she came back, and I'd written a whole page, and it was all based on like, it was adapted from Don't Starve. You know that video game? So I just basically wrote like a little backstory for the ghost like girl Abigail from Don't Starve and her sister Wendy, who was one of the playable characters. Because like at the time I was in love with Don't Starve, and I wrote this story, and my teacher really liked it. She thought it was really good, and I was just like, oh my god, I felt so inspired. And like ever since then, when I write, I don't get writer's block.
Nice.
Wrote this Don't Starve story. Don't Starve. So basically, once upon a time, video game.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That's why you're writing every single day. Like poop and penis on that diary of yours.
Yeah, I keep writing poop and penis in my diary. You're so right. I keep sending you Snapchats, poop and penis in my diary.
You send me your inspirations, which are farts.
Okay. You don't have to call me out like that.
Every time I get a message from you, I open it up. It says today's inspiration, and it's just you farting into the camera. It's always
He does. Okay. He's not wrong. He's not lying to you guys. I don't write the inspiration stuff, but like 90% of the time when I send WOLseeker a Snapchat, it's just me farting into the microphone. So like the poor guy, he never knows what I'm about to send to me. Either it's me farting or just something completely normal, or actually sometimes completely crazy. But
actually, the split is more like, 1 to 5, like Russian roulette. Okay.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's a fart video, or it's something a bit more normal.
Just have this recent inspiration.
And I save all those videos too, so I have a bunch of saved Snapchat videos of me farting, and sometimes like multiple ones in a row. I'll like go down my list of like snaps that I recorded, and it's just like farts. It's just farts upon farts.
Yeah, Disney has their animation vault. We're gonna have our own
we have a fart vault.
Fart vault. Very few people will have access to it.
Well, this is where we store our farts and ideas. But more specifically farts though. A lot of farts in here.
There's a whole lot of them.
Too many farts.
In fact, 3 hours worth. Have fun.
I keep trying to make those videos like fun, where I go like, whoa, did you hear the thunder outside? And then I just fart really loud. I always do something like that.
Yeah, and also another one like, yo man, remember the 2008 housing crisis? Well,
I did not do that actually. I never did that.
No, you didn't do that, but you definitely did.
Now I will. Now I will.
Hey man, I just broke into a guy's house. Check this.
Yeah, I farted in the guy's house and his face.
He broke into his house, farted on his face, and then left.
Broke into his house, found this little Chihuahua dog, and farted on him, and ran out.
Hey man, it was a work of art.
Whoa, excuse me, bro. But you wanted to record a short podcast because I'm assuming you've got homeworks to do.
No?
No?
I'm tired.
Yeah, also that.
And I've got a headache.
Oh, shit.
I was doing homework earlier.
Shit, balls. Well, we better stop doing this then. You close out this podcast. What do you do? Something cool. Do something crazy. Do something wacky.
Our break is ended. We gotta go back.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Shift at the ball factory.
Shit, you're right. There's one of those like, the fuck. What am I doing? I'm not a Foley artist. You're the Foley artist. Do like one of those whistles. Those little workplace whistles. Beautiful. Yeah, that's the one. All right, we're going back. Oh.
Gotta go back to the ball factory.
Stop fucking firing me!